Oh, hello. Welcome to today. Let's tune in to the frequencies of 432 hertz. Yes. Beautiful. Yay. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's check in and see what messages come up for us today, right? Our daily check-in with spirit and our intuition, our inner knowing. Got the flaming heart with wings. Okay. We've got gratitude. Beautiful. Yes, I'd be grateful for that much hair. Would I? I don't know. I say, but is it true? I like having no hair sometimes. Then I don't have to deal with it, right? Anyways, less is more, grass is greener, all of that stuff. Okay. Be grateful for what you got, is the message there, right? Not what you don't have. Right? People with straight hair, they want curly hair. People with curly hair want straight hair. People with long hair want short hair. No, I think people with long hair typically are glad that they have long hair. But I don't know. Are they? It's definitely hair is so linked to identity, right? This is why Buddhist monks shave their head, because they are trying to remove identity to get to the core, right? To the heart of everything, of self, to the heart of self. I don't recommend shaving your head when you're pregnant, though. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Let's see what the Arcturians want to talk about or add to our gratitude, right? Our capacity to be grateful for right now, for what is in the right now. Grateful for what you have. This signals to the universe that you are happy with what you have, and so it will be like, let me give you more, right? But the minute you start to put focus upon the things that you don't have, the universe is like, oh, you're putting your attention on what you don't have. Well, let me reorganize the world so that that is more highlighted for you. Let's look at all of the things, right? Let's give you more things that you don't have. Empower with your focus, with your intention. This is super important, especially right now. There's so many things fighting for your attention. It's your currency. Spend it wisely, right? Spend it upon things that make you feel good, that empower you, that support your growth and your expansion, that you are grateful for. Okay, Arcturians. Maybe they don't want to come out today. Is today a non-Arcturian day? I'll go through one more time. Nobody wants to come out. I'm not going to force it. There it is. What's this one? What is this one? I got thick skin and an elastic heart. What's that song? Elastic Heart from Sia. Connected. Yes, okay. Gratitude. Connected. Gratitude is your connector, is how you get connected through your gratitude. Okay. Just like that. I barely even did a thing. Transforming and flowing. Okay. Who am I to argue? Especially when I open right up onto it. Okay. Degas, the butterfly. My ears are still popped. Sorry. Sorry you had to see that. Just a second. I think I might have got it. Okay. No, still a little weird on that side. Okay. Change is dynamic and dramatic. Who could imagine the stunning butterfly would spring from the little caterpillar? As the delicate butterfly unfurls their new wings, a new day dawns, and they are granted a new and higher awareness than they could have previously ever imagined. Beautiful. Below, their cocoon hangs in the place where before and after meet. Degas has a beautiful, brilliant, light-filled energy. It represents the awakening and clarity that daylight brings. When this rune appears, there is hope and happiness, bold change, and a new beginning. It is a good time to start something new. Degas refers to the daily cycle and balancing opposite forces such as light and dark, mental, emotional, masculine, feminine, doubt, and certainty. The key words: breakthrough, awakening, enlightenment, balance point, and transformation. Baboon, welcome to the reading. Okay. Yeah, it keeps like the sound of my voice in my head is doing weird things with the plugging. It's weird. Let me know if you've got plugging. Is this a thing? Is this like a symptom or whatever? Okay. The humpback whale traverses great oceans with a calm and gentle ease, the embodiment of going with the flow. He is connected to the deep rhythms and truths of the universe as the stars sway above him in the eternal cycle of the Milky Way. The moon governs the tides of the seas and the routines of his daily life. When the whale is connected and attuned to the harmonies of life, he always moves easily in the right direction. Okay. And this is part of the beautiful, transformative flow power that gratitude offers, enables, empowers within. Is right place, right time, right? Is cooperative components working with you. It's the path of least resistance that you're flowing upon, and your ability to adapt, to shift, to sway, right? To float is what brings you to what is needed at any given point. Okay. Aha. Aha. Rado oversees the journey. There is a calm, confident, ordered energy to this rune. It references forward motion and the ability to achieve your goals by being in the right place at the right time. Take ownership and control of your story. You are the leader of your life, and developing a true and reliable compass, inner compass, is your greatest asset. Yes, if it feels good, flow that way. If it doesn't, don't, right? It's easy. It's easy. It gets easier. It's like, when you first get your feet out and you're walking on gravel, right? Or walking across rocks, like say the beach or the lake or whatever. And the beginning of the season, there's a little bit of tenderfooting going on, right? There's like while you're walking across. But as you endure, as you keep going, as you practice, right? By midsummer, you get your summer feet on. And now, there's a little bit, but it's less and more just like I'm walking here, right? So this is the gradual, consistent dedication that builds calluses. Okay. Boundaries. Oh, and my throat chakra moved. So this is your boundaries, creating boundaries, internal, external, around things that pull you away, that disconnect, right? That move you into fear. Gratitude is a love groupie. And so we want to stay in the love frequency. And being grateful is such a beautiful companion that can lead you there, that can get you there, that can bring you there, right? You can be grateful wherever you are and of whatever is available for you. Like, you're out at a restaurant and a conversation turns, or you're feeling anxiety or stress, you're probably picking it up from the other energies that are floating around in the room. You're feeling that disconnection, that pull. And so you connect, right? You bring your focus and your awareness back to your heart space. You focus on your company if you are with somebody, and gratitude and appreciation of them, the food, the view, There are so many things around you at any given moment that you can shift your focus upon and be grateful for. To breathe, right? To see, to smell, to hear, to feel, to know, to smile, to breathe, to chew, like these beautiful flowers on the table, right? The ability to witness others in all their various depictions. You know, you see a romantic gesture, you see a selfless act, you see an innocence, and take a moment and acknowledge the gift to be able to witness those things, right? A friend of mine and I were driving through the forest, and you know, as we're driving and the sun is going through the trees and the moss and the green, and as I'm looking, as I'm glancing, as I'm witnessing, as I'm seeing these beautiful little scenes, it felt like the forest was also sending gratitude back to me for having witnessed it. There's something about that. Okay. We've got passionate energy floating around you, moving around you, okay, vying for your attention, and also moving you in the direction that your heart is leading you, right? Your passion center, your internal flame, and what makes it burn brightly. It is you getting to a beautiful stage. This is your recognition of your transformation, right? You have transformed into this beautiful butterfly. You've reached the top. This is the cocoon stage, or the caterpillar stage, is the journey up the mountain. The cocoon stage is you being at the top, in recognition that you have to now change, you have to transform, you have to let go of the old ways of being, doing, and seeing, right? You've spent your life climbing the mountain. There's no more mountain left to climb. All the gear is no longer necessary. And you are allowing yourself to transform. What will you become when you step out? Something with wings that you can fly off the top of the mountain, right? Will you float? Will you roll? Will you flow down the mountain? The choice is up to you, right? And your faith, trust, and recognition of self fuels your growth. Something about that, okay? This is your beautiful transformation into the Queen of Cups, one who is flowing, overflowing, creative, compassionate, and conscious of what she brings to the table. The queens are feminine energy, right? This is the beingness, your being one in their heart, one connected to their heart space, connected through gratitude, right? And going with the flowing. Beautiful. This is how you got to the top of the mountain, by creating boundaries around your thoughts, right? Those limiting beliefs. You can't do it. You can't get up there. You're too weak. It's too far. Nobody gets there. Whatever the talk is, right? This is part of the hardest part of transformation, is the battle against your own. And it doesn't help that, you know, our families, our friends, our society um, are strengthening um, the resistance, right? There's so much fear and doubt and weakening of spirit all around us. And that is part of this boundary, right? And this recognition of self, of your heart, because it has to burn bright through all the external noise. Yes, this is your passion center, right? That moves you, that gets you places. And once you've arrived, once you've got to that place where you are no longer limited and held back by internal or external things, that's when you get to the next stage of your evolution. That's when you are truly taking control and becoming the co-creator of your life. Because you are not being told who you are being who you are. Beautiful. Okay, anybody else want to come out of this deck? Just these two. Okay, we've got a King of Swords coming out here with the King of Pentacles. This is your discernment, your action, your swift and precise intellect, your discernment, and your patience, your ability to prepare, to work steadily and diligently, and allow things to grow as they may. Yeah, know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You don't count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Okay. That is a little interlude. Okay, let's get some animal oracles here. Who that? That's funny. It's funny because it's the nightingale. Where is the nightingale? Fearless voice, speech, communication, which is also this king of swads or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat, to bring into balance music. Yeah, music is a very powerful thing. And so be mindful of the kind of music that you are listening to. If you are listening to music that speaks disempoweringly in the first person and you are singing along with it, your body, your cells, your energy is responding as if you are speaking the words out loud, right? So be mindful, use it for you. I have a playlist on Spotify that I listen to, and I've curated that list with positive songs, um, positive affirmations, so that you can sing freely with it and it be empowering your everything, right? So, the mindfulness of the words you speak and the words you consume and how you let them hit your heart. Something about that. Okay, the nightingale. Yeah, it's weird with the plugging ear thing. Okay, let's get the fairies because they wanted to come out yesterday, but it was too late. So let's get them out today. Okay, fairies. Who wants to come out and play? There's one. There's a fairy. Who is it? Oh, there's two. Sneaky. The Lady of the Harvest and the Loam. The Loam. Lady of the Harvest and the Loam. Okay. The Loam, the Lady of the Harvest. Ah. It is, okay, completion, grief, loss, harvest, and release. Notice there is a commonality, right? We mourn what we lose and we celebrate the new. It is both. Okay, it is time to accept change, okay? To move on to the next phase. Power and strength in the present and future come from releasing the past. There it is. Whoop. This is a time of liberation, and we might as well cooperate with it. It will happen, whether we want it to or not. Release and liberation may be painful or joyful, depending on the circumstances. Cry if you need to. Be joyful if that is appropriate. But in either case, trust the process, acknowledge what you feel, and prepare to move on. Whoa. Transformation and finding your path of least resistance by connecting through gratitude. Yes, 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 yes. And very strong boundaries, right? We got this one as your central. Maintaining the boundaries and being connected to your heart space. Okay. And the low unconditional giving, unconditional receiving. If you are stuck or blocked in a situation, the loam turns up in a reading. You probably need to stop focusing on what you are trying to accomplish and simply give to others freely and generously and unconditionally. Try a few random acts of kindness, unconditionally given, of course. Go do some volunteer work somewhere, mow your elderly neighbor's lawn, or take homemade soup or some flowers from your garden to someone you know who is ill. Give some help to a coworker just because they need it. Give a needy stranger whether or not you think he deserves it. Give too. Take flowers into a hospital and give them to a stranger at random, or give them to a nurse with compliments from the universe. Give a bit more than you think you can afford. Go a little further than you think you reasonably can. Empty your wallet or purse of all your cash for a beggar on the street. Don't worry, it will fill up again much faster than you might expect. This is that as you give, so shall you receive, right? This is also part of this gratitude overflow that we want to tap into. The gratitude overflow. Okay, let's not get too crazy today. Just get some little kitty wisdom. Seeing if there's any kitties out there. Oh, my lilac bush. So many potential blooms waiting to pop, right? I'm grateful for the potential blooms ready to pop. Okay. Okay, we've got Magic Maker. Meet Lynx. She is a sorceress, a shaman, a witch cat. She's part of you. She is the part of you that creates a magical brew of intention and action that results in manifestations beyond your wildest dreams. She can usher in deep healing and revolutionary transformations. Turn inward, connect to the powerful current of your life force, and conduct that energy into creations for the good of all. Yes, creative queen, be your creative, gorgeous self. You have everything you need within you. Don't hold back. The world needs your magic. Claim your place at the table of dreamers and magic makers. Links will meet you there. Beautiful. And curiosity. Meet Blaze. With eternal kitten eyes, he experiences each instant of sight, smell, and sensation as if for the very first time. His mind is a delightful question mark. When he meets another kitty, visits an unfamiliar place, or tries something new, his mind is not addled by presumptions and assumptions. He is simply curious and open. Most of all, he is curious about himself. He asks, "What am I feeling right now? What do I believe, and why do I believe it? What is my heart trying to tell me?" Let's cultivate this playful kitten's curiosity so we may continually learn, evolve, and discover. And soulmates. Meet moon and mirror. They are perfect reflections of each other. They have so much to teach each other and so much to learn. Just as the moon reflects the light of the sun, they reflect each other's light back at each other. They are both emanating and reflecting, like the giving and the receiving, right? Look around. Your friends and family are perfect reflections of you. They are in your dream just as you are in their dream, a perfect paradox. So, with each interaction, ask yourself, what do I have to learn from you? What do I have to share with you? What are you teaching me about myself? Remember, we are here to help each other grow. Beautiful. Balancing, mirroring, gorgeousness. That was Degas, right? The transformation and the light and the shadow, the masculine, the feminine, doubt and certainty. Okay, okay. When I heard Blaze, it made me think of my Blaze card in my mini D deck that I made a while ago. So let's pull some of these. And I'm just gonna have them come out and be a part of this reading in any way that they want to be. Like that. And then some charms. Like that. And then like this. Okay. This is the spread for today. So let's start over here. We've got justice for everything that you had to endure for your training ground, right? For your caterpillar ways, for your caterpillar days, for the mountain climbing endurance. You get justice back. And we've got the kitty here. Okay, so this is the one of the tools you learned through this process was how to trust your own intuition, how to trust what you know. Trust that, right? Cats can see what other people can't. You can see things that other people can't. So don't look externally for validation, because what if you're asking somebody who can't see what you can see, right? Yes. We've got the beautiful balance yin yang symbol here and the gorgeous potential of union, two coming together to create gorgeousness, to create balance. Okay. Yes, this balance too within the wielding of your sword of truth. You can cut away and make boundaries, and you can also protect and serve, right? This is same with your words, with your voice, with your intellect. Use your words wisely. They resonate and they can lift and empower or destroy. You decide, right? Okay. um, what's this one? We've got radiate. Beautiful. Yes. Your power, your strength in your heart flame, your internal sunshine state. This is your self care web, your maintenance of your frequency. Yes, and we've got the sun and moon kitty here. Further confirmation of this balancing, the looking within, trusting what you see, what you know, and what is no longer serving, right? We've got the twin flames. Beautiful. In balance, in twin flames, in mirroring, in. Was this one? Soulmates. Okay, we've got holding your faith like Jesus, regardless of your external, you hold your faith. Beautiful. We've got flow, gorgeous, right? Confirmation of the flow state, of the path of least resistance. And then one over here, wish. Yeah, your gratitude fuels your wish delivery system to make sure that it gets where it wants to go, where it needs to go. Okay, we've got the heart here, which is also giving me this balance, the two coming together, the two different coming together to create one whole. I think this is you here. Beautiful. We've got luck. Beautiful. Yes. Patience. This is giving me that right time, right place. When you are flowing, when you are connected, when you are in gratitude and balance, this is where things happen that seem like it's luck, but it's frequency. Okay, we've got your wish coming in here that you can intuit, that your intuition is leading you to. This is why it's important for you to have gone through this process to learn how to trust yourself, trust your inner knowings, right? And finally, we've got the lovers. Beautiful. Yes, creating a world of love. This is part of your justice. This is part of your flow. You're living from your heart space. You're creating a world of love and passion and patience and balance and flow and gorgeousness. Okay. Is that all the charms? Nobody's hiding. Okay. That's what I have for you today. Love and appreciate you. I hope that there was something in there to inspire you, to encourage you, to support you in your growth, in your expansion, in your process of knowing you're gorgeous. Okay, beautiful. Love and appreciate you and see you next time. I hope to. Okay, bye for now.